kids. This is Achal welcoming you all to the Acknowledge series by Amit Publications. Today we are going to do computer series for class 2 children. This is your book. Let's click. It is written by P.P. Rajput. Today we are going to begin with chapter number 7 of your book, that is more on Scratch Junior, right? We introduced Scratch Junior to you in class 1. Remember? Now let's study some more features of Scratch Junior. So, what is Scratch Junior, children? It is an introductory programming language for such small children like you, right? Using which you can create interactive stories, very interesting and interactive games, right? So it is a very easy to learn coding language, right? So let's see what all do we plan to cover in this session. First we'll learn about what is Scratch Junior. We'll see how to start this application, how to create a new project we will learn how to use the hide and show block. We'll learn how to add a new background, changing the character, and also we'll learn how to use say block. Ready? Let's see. So, how to start Scratch Junior, children? First of all, you have to follow these steps, right? This is the start button, children. Here you can see this is the start button. You will first click on this and you will see a list of options will open up for you, right? These are the list of programs. Okay, now you will select open source communication folder for Scratch Junior, right? Firstly, you clicked on the start button. Next step, you will click on the Scratch Junior open source communication folder, right? What will happen then? Then you will see that Scratch Junior is going to appear right below that open source communication folder. Now you will select Scratch Junior. The screen given below appears. Let's see, when you click on this folder, Scratch Junior folder, which screen will you get? It's this Scratch Junior home page, right? So now what you will do, click on the home button. This is the home button, right? The screen given below appears. And now when you click on this home button, what will you get? You will get this screen, right? You will see that there is a plus right here. Okay. Now click on the plus sign, right? You get this blank screen. And when you want to create a new project, you will click on this plus sign that is present on the left hand side, right? So click on the plus sign to start a new project, right? The first window of Scratch Junior will appear as given below. Now when you click on this plus sign, which window you are going to see? Yes, it is this one. It will have all these buttons. Now we are going to study about all these buttons in detail, right? So these are the various components of Scratch Junior, right? Firstly, we have save. Save the current project and exit to the home page. Whenever you are done with your project, you can save your project and exit to the home page using the save button, which is present right over here. It looks like a home, exactly like this. So this is for saving and exiting the Scratch, right? Now save. This is where the action takes place in the project. To delete a character, press and hold it. Let's see where the save is. See, this is the stage. This is the performing area where all the action will be performed, right? So this is where all the action takes place. Whatever script you are giving, that action will be performed over here. Now this is the character, this is the sprite which will perform all the actions, and if you wish to delete it, children, you simply click on this and there will be a cross button. You can delete this character using that cross button, right? So to delete a character, press and hold it. You will see a cross button appear. You can click on that cross button and that character will get deleted from your screen, right? Next we have the presentation mode, okay? Which is used to expand the stage to full screen. If you want to see the full screen view of your presentation, then you can use the presentation mode. Let's see, there it is right here. Number 3, this is the presentation mode, right? Your project will appear in full screen using this presentation mode. Now, grid. You can toggle on and off the X, Y coordinate grid. So children, you will see that there is a grid. You know what are X and Y coordinates? See, this something of this sort. The grid is there and it is used to select the position where you want your character to move. So this is the Y coordinate and this is the X coordinate, right? And you can switch your sprite, your character on this X and Y coordinate, right? So if you select here, when you keep on moving your sprite, your X and Y coordinates will keep on changing, right? Now, change the background. You can also change the background image for the stage, right? Let's see. This is the component that changes the background of your stage. When you click on it, you will see so many options for the background. You can select whatever you feel like, okay? And that background will appear on this stage, right? Clear? Now, next we have add text, right? Sometimes you may want to add some text to your project. So, write text, titles and labels on the stage. For this, you will use add text. Let's see where that component is. Right here. You can see A, B, C written over here. This is used to add text to your presentation. Right. Next we have reset characters, right? When you want to reset the positions of the character to the very beginning, right? Reset all the characters to their starting position on the stage. And also, if you want to create a new starting position for your characters, you can drag the characters to set up a new starting position, right? You can take the character and drag it to whichever position you want to start the presentation, right? So this was to reset the character. Let's see where it is. You can see an arrow moving anti-clockwise, and this is used to reset all your characters. Clear? Now, next we have green flag, right? What is green flag used for, children? It is used to start all programming scripts that begin with a start on green flag block by tapping here. Now, if in your script you have mentioned that you want this or that one or the other event to happen on the start on green flag, so your presentation, whenever you click on the green flag, it will start to execute. It will start running, right? So, to start the programming script that begins with a start on green flag. Let's see where the green flag is, children. Right here, right? So, your programming script will start to run, will start to execute when you click on this green flag, right? Okay. Now we have pages, right? You can have multiple pages to your project, right? So, you can select among the pages in your project. So, whichever page you want to select, you can select using this pages component. Or tap the plus sign to add a new page. Or if you want to add another page to your project, you can simply press on the plus button. Each page has its own set of characters. You can have different characters on every page and also a different background for each page. Right, children? To delete a page, press and hold it. Simply, right, in this pages component, you will see all the pages, and if you wish to delete any of the pages, you can press, hold it, and you will see a cross button. Click that and your page will be deleted. Now, to reorder pages, maybe you want to reorder them, jumble them, right? Change the sequence of those pages. So, simply drag them to new positions which you want to be them, right? Now, next, let's see where the pages component is. It's right here. You will see all the pages over here. You can reorder them, you can delete them from here, and also if you want to add a new page, you can click on this plus button, right here. Okay. Next we have project information, right? All the information regarding your project, like you can change the title of the project and see when the project was created, right? You can change whatever title you have given to your project, and also you can see when the project you're working on was created, right? Let's see where this component is, right over here. Okay? Okay, this is the project information. Clear? Let's move on. Next we have undo and redo, right? So children, we do make mistakes sometimes, right? So for editing your mistake, what you can do, we can tap undo to go back in time. You can undo the last action you have performed, right? So if you make a mistake, tap undo to go back in time, reversing the last action. Tap redo to reverse the last undo. And now again, if you wish to undo that last action, redo that you have undone, you can press the redo to reverse the last undo that you have done. Let's see where undo and redo component is there on your scratch window. Right? See, it's right here. In the lower right corner of your scratch window, you will see two arrows, one moving towards the left, towards anti-clockwise, and one is moving clockwise. So anti-clockwise is undo, and towards the right, clockwise is the redo option. Right? Here? Okay. Now, next we have the programming area. Right? This is where you connect programming blocks to create your own script. Right? So you pick up different blocks for your script and you keep on attaching them together in the programming area. Let's see where this programming area is. It's right here. Right? You can drag these blocks over here and you can attach them, you can click on them and see what action do these blocks perform. Right? So this is the programming area where you attach, where you put all your blocks and make your own script. Right? Next, we have block palette. Right? Block palette is the menu of programming blocks. So whichever block category you choose, it is the menu of that programming block. Drag a block into the programming area, then tap on it to see what it does. You see where the block palette is? This, children. You can see this is the menu of all the blocks that you can simply drag here and you can click on it to see what action does it perform. Right? So this is the block palette. Here. Now, next we have block category, right? This is where you can select a category of programming blocks. So there are different categories of these blocks that we use in our script. These are yellow blocks are triggering blocks, right? Which trigger an action. Next we have motion blocks, which are blue in color. Looks blocks, they are purple. And we have sounds blocks, which are green in color, and control blocks, orange, and lastly we have red blocks, which are end blocks, right? So these are all the block categories. Let's see. these are all the block categories: yellow, blue for motion, look, sound, right? Orange and red, right? These are all the block categories, and these are the menu of the programming blocks. Okay. Next, we have add characters. How do you add characters to your project? Select among the characters in your project or tap the plus sign to add a new one. Once a character is selected, you can edit its script, tap its name to rename it, or tap the paint brush to edit its image. To delete a character, press and hold it, and to copy a character to another page, drag it to the page thumbnail, right? So you can select among all the characters in your project. Here, this is the plus sign using which you can add more characters to your presentation, right? You can use it, you can delete the characters, you can edit them, you can use the paint brush even to edit their image, right? Here, I hope all these components of the Scratch window are clear to you, children. Shall we move further? Okay. Now let's study about the block categories in detail. Now there are, as we know, 6 block categories in Scratch Junior. Let's see. First one is triggering blocks, right? They are yellow in color. Triggering blocks, children, are yellow in color. So first one you see here is a green flag. It is start on green flag. It starts the script when the green flag is tapped. So whenever you tap on this green flag, your script starts running. Okay. Next we have start on tap. This you see, this is start on tap. So it starts the script when you tap on the character. So whenever you want to start your script, when you tap on the character, you use this term, right? That is start on tap. Next we have start on bump, right? Bump means whenever a character is touched by another character. So when you want that, you use start on bump block. Clear? Next we have start on orange message. So whenever you want your script to start when a message of the specified color is sent. Whenever a message is sent of the color you have specified, this script will start to run. So this is start on orange message block. Here. Next we have send orange message, right? You can also send a message of any specified color. So these all are the triggering blocks. Clear, children? Good. Now next we have the blue blocks, which were the motion blocks, which help in the movement of the character. Let's see. First one here is move right. If you want your character, your sprite to move towards the right direction, you use this motion block, that is move right. See, an arrow is shown here moving towards the right direction. Now move the character a specified number of grid squares to the right. You see here, children, you can write the number of grid squares. I showed you grid just now. It is like that a mesh kind of a grid, right? So the number of squares you want your character to move, you will specify over here, and it will move that number of steps towards the right. Here, next we have move left. Again, very similar to the move right block. It moves the character a specified number of grid squares to the left. Whatever number you specify over here, it will move that many grid squares to the left. Here, next we have move up. Same way, you can see the arrow which is showing upward, and it moves the character a specified number of grid squares upside, right, in the upward direction. Next, same, we have a move down block, which moves the character a specified number of grid squares down. Clear? Now we have a turn right and turn left block also. Now what it does is rotates the character clockwise a specified amount and turns 12 for a full rotation. So then it's just like you see a clock, numbers written on them 1, 2, 3, 4 till 12. So what it does, you specify numbers from 1 to 12 here and it will move according to a clock, right? So if you want your character to make a full rotation, you will write 12 here, right? And if you want your character to say move clockwise, right? It is moving clockwise for say half a circle. If you want it to take half rotation, then you will write 6 here, right? So you can rotate the character clockwise a specified amount. Here, similarly, you can use this rotate the character counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. Here, you can specify the number here and it will rotate your character anti-clockwise. Again, 12 is for a full anti-clockwise rotation. Here, I hope these motion blocks are clear to you. Let's see. We have a hop and go home motion block too. Hop moves the character up a specified number of grid squares and then down again. Hop children, you know hop means to jump. So your character takes a jump. It moves the character up a specified number of grid squares. So whatever number you specify here, it will move up that many grid squares and then it will come down again. So it will be like a hop, like a jump. Here. Now, if you want to go home, you can use go home motion block to reset the character's location to its starting position. Here, it is used to reset the position of your character. To set a new starting position, drag the character to the required location. Here, all these motion blocks are clear to you children. Now let's move on to the looks blocks which are, as you can see, purple in color, right? So let's see save. This is the save block. It shows a specified message in a speech bubble above the character. You must have seen speech bubbles children like this, right? So whichever message you specify here, that message will be shown, that message will be displayed here using this save block. Next we have grow block. It increases the character's size. You can specify how much you want to increase the size of your character and it will magnify the size. It will grow your character bigger. Here. Next, now if you want to maybe decrease the size of your character, you will use the shrink block. Okay, so this is the shrink block and it decreases the character's size. So see, all these blocks are related to the looks of your characters, right? Now let's see if you want to reset the size of your character. It returns the character to its default size, right? Whatever size was it originally, so that will be reset. It will return the character to its default size. Here, next we have hide and show block, right? It fades out the character until it is invisible. So when you use this block, you will see that your character will slowly fade out here and it will become invisible. Now, same way, if you want your hidden character to be visible again, you will use this show block, right? So, it fades in the character until it is fully visible. Hide, it fades out the character and makes it invisible, and show block, it fades in the character and makes it visible again. Here, okay. Now let's move on to the green colored blocks, which are the sound blocks, right? First one here is a pop sound, right? Whenever you want to play a pop sound, you can use this pop block, right? It plays a popping sound. Here, next, if you want to play any of the recorded sounds, children. You can use play record sound. See, there is a mic and you can record any of the sounds that you want to play here, and it plays the sound recorded by you. Here, next we have the control blocks. These are orange in color, and let's see what all do we have in these blocks. First we have wait. Wait means to pause your action, right? So it pauses the script for a specified amount of time in tenths of seconds. It works in tenths of seconds, and you specify the amount of time you want your character to take a pause, right? Whenever you want your character to stop for some time, take a pause, take a pause for some time, you use this wait control block. Here, next, if you want to stop all the characters of the scripts, right? You want all the characters to stop, then you can use stop block. Here, next, if you want to set the speed your character is moving with, so you can use the set speed block. It changes the rate at which certain blocks are run. So whatever speed your blocks are running on, you can reset that speed using the set speed block. Here, next we have the repeat block. It runs the block inside a specified number of times. You can put your blocks that you wish to be repeated a specified number of times. You can place them inside this repeat block, and they will be repeated the number of times you have specified. Clear? So these are the control blocks, children, and they are, remember, orange in color. Here. Right. And lastly, we have the end blocks, which are of red color. First, we have end block. It pauses the script for a specified amount of time in tenths of seconds. Again, it is used to pause your script. Now, this is a repeat forever block. It stops all the characters' scripts. Whatever the characters are doing, it stops and it puts them into a loop, right? Into a forever loop. Now, next we have go to phase. Now, changes to the specified phase of the project, right? In the middle of the script, you want your project to go to any specified phase. You can use this go to phase block, right? So it changes to the specified phase of the project. Clear? Okay, children. Now let's see how do we create a new project. So what we'll do, we'll follow these steps. Number one is drag the move right block in the coding area, right? Suppose you want to move your character to the right. So what you will do, you will drag this move right block, is an arrow which points towards the right direction, right? So you will drag this block here, click on the number written in the move right block. Now you will see that there is a number that is written, and now you can click on that number and change it according to you. Change the value to 10 by using the number grid at the right side of the page, right? So you can change this value using the number grid at the right side of the page. Here, next, click on the block to see the sprite moving in the right side of the page. Now, when you click on this block that you have dragged in the programming area, children, you will see that your sprite has moved the specified number of grid squares to the right direction, right? Now, click on the block to see the sprite. Right, you have seen this. Now, this is how your sprite is going to move when you run the script. Here. Now, let's see how to use the hide and show block. Now, for hide and show blocks, we have to use the blocks that are available in the looks category. Okay. So, first we click on this purple block in the block palette and drag the hide block from the block category. So, you see this is the symbol for this is the block or hide, right? So we will drag it to the programming area. Now click on the hide block in this area to see the sprite disappear from the stage. And now in the programming area, when you click on this block, you will see that your sprite will slowly fade out and it will become invisible, right? Similarly, if you want to bring the sprite back on the stage, what you can do? You can drag the show block. This is the show block. You can drag it in the programming area, and now when you click on it, you will see your sprite will appear back. It will become visible again, right? Here, so this is how we use hide and show blocks. Clear? Good. Now, if you want to add a new background to your stage, what you can do? You can click on the background button, right? To add a new background, the screen given below appears. These are all the backgrounds that you can choose from. And when you select it, you will see it appear on the stage, right? It will be the background of your project. Here, now you will select the background of your choice and click on the right button, tick button that you see here. Once you select it, click on the tick button and the background will be selected for you. Here, is it okay, kids? Good. Now, how can you change your character? How can you change the sprite of your project? To change the character, you must follow these steps. Bring the pointer to the default sprite. Press the left mouse button and hold it. So, this was the sprite that you were using, and now if you want to change it, children, what you will do? You bring your mouse pointer over here and click and hold it. You will see that a cross button has appeared over here. Now, the red cross sign appears on this sprite, as you can see here. Click on it to remove the sprite. Now, when you click on this red cross button, this sprite will be deleted. It will be removed from your stage, right? And now, you want to add a new sprite, click on the plus sign in the left space, right? So now when you want to add a new sprite to your project, you will simply click on this plus button that is there on the left side, and the screen given below appears, and you will see that you can add a new sprite, right? Using these are the sprites that you can choose from, and once you have chosen your sprite, you can again click on the tick button that is present over here. Here, this is how you change your character. Here, first you delete your default sprite and then you add a new character for your project using this plus button, and then you will choose from all the available sprites and click on the tick button, and your character will be changed. Clear? I hope I'm clear, children. Now let's see how this say block works. To make a sprite say hi or any other message that you want to display, children, what you do? Click on the say block in the block palette. You will click on this say block. Now you will drag this into the programming area, and now click on the say block and the message will be displayed in a speech level on the stage. So whatever message you write over here, that is going to be displayed here on the stage. See, you can high over here and you can see a speech bubble that displays your message on the stage, right? Here, the use of say block, very useful. Now, how do you move and jump your character, right? So, let us move and hop the character. Create a scene as shown in the figure. I see here we have selected a background for this. This is the background first that we have selected. Now let us make the sprite rabbit. Which sprite the child has selected for this project? He has selected this sprite rabbit. Now he wants this rabbit to jump. So from the motion blocks category, drag the move right block and keep in the script area. right? Now drag the top block and snap it with the previous block. You see here, this is the move right. That means you want your character to hop towards the right direction, and now you will simply attach. You will snap your hop block to the move right block. Right, now drag the hop block and snap it with the previous move right block. To repeat the script, drag the repeat block from the control block category and keep it around the script. Now, if you want your rabbit to jump multiple times, you want to repeat the jump, what you will do? You will drag the repeat block from the control block, right, from the control block category, and you will place these two blocks, the move right block and the hop block, inside this repeat block. Here, so what it will do? It will repeat that motion, that hop motion that you want your sprite to perform. You can write the number of times you want that motion to be performed, and now it will be repeated the same way, right? Okay. Now, click on the number displayed in the repeat block. Here, a numeric keypad will open on the right side of the script area, and you can type any number from the numeric keypad. Now, when you write that number here, it will hop that many times repeatedly. Here, okay. Now you can use the start on green flag block from the triggering block category and keep it in the beginning of this. Now, if you want your script to start running on tapping on the green flag, so what you can do? You can drag this green flag from the triggering blocks category and keep it at the, snap it at the very beginning of your script. Here, now your script is ready, and when you want to play, you simply click on the green flag. So play it by clicking on the green flag at the top of the stage, right? You can observe the rabbit is moving and jumping at the same time. You will see that your rabbit is moving towards the right in a hopping manner, right? So this is how you create any project in your Scratch Junior, right? Very interesting, kids. You can try making some new projects. You can use different sprites of your own liking, and also you can make them perform different functions of your choice. So you must try this at home, children. Now let's see some computer manners. Do not pull the wires of the computer, children. You must keep it in mind. Never to play with the wires and never to pull them. Here. Now let's recall our session. What it says, Scratch Junior is an introductory programming language that enables young children to create their own interactive stories and games, and it is very simple coding language. Next, what does the presentation mode do? It expands the stage to the full screen. Add text option, you can use it to write titles and labels on the page. Now, if you make a mistake, you can use the undo and redo button. Next, programming area is where you connect all those programming blocks and you create your script. Clear? Next, block palette is the menu of the programming blocks, right? It contains all the blocks of that category. Drag a block into the programming area, tap on it, and you can see what that block does for you. Clear? Now, block categories is where you can select the category of programming block. Firstly, we have triggering blocks, yellow in color, motion blocks, blue, look, purple, sound, green, control blocks of orange color, and end blocks in red color. Clear, children? Okay. Now, let us implement. Right? So, first is take the correct option. Now, so what says? It expands the stage to the full screen. What helps us to expand to the full screen, children? Yes, it is the presentation unit. So, B. Here, next, which of the following is not a block category? Let's see the options: motion, control, execute, and triggering. So, which one of them is not a part of the block category? Very good going, children. It is the execute. Here, number 3, it is the area where you connect programming blocks to create scripts. So where do you connect all the blocks, children? In the programming area. Great, good. So this is the programming area. Number 4, what is the color of triggering blocks? So triggering blocks, children, are of yellow color. So that is the correct option. Clear to all of you? Good. Now, let's start doing this fill in the blanks quiz. Number 1 says, if you make a mistake, tap dash to go back in time, reversing the last action. So, how can you reverse your last action? How can you undo your mistake? Exactly. This is undo. Here, number 2, dash is the menu of programming blocks. What do you call the list, the menu of all the programming blocks? Exactly, it is known as the block palette. Block palette. Here, next, number 3, the dash write titles and labels on the stage. So, use the add text to write labels and text to your stage. Here, dash is where the action takes place in the project. So, where does all the action take place? It is on the stage. Here, stage. Right? Clear to all of you? Let's move on to the and children. Number 1 says, we cannot change the background image for the stage. Can we not do that, children? We can. So, yes, it is a false statement. Right? Yes. Here, number 2, we cannot expand the stage to the full screen. We can, using the exactly the presentation mode, we can expand the stage to the full screen. So again, it is a false statement. Number 3 says there are 6 block categories. That is true. So, true. Number 4, drag a block into the programming area, then tap on it to see what it does. Yes, we can do that. We can drag the block into the programming area and we can tap on it to see what action does it perform. So, it is again a true statement. Clear? I hope the fill in the blanks and true and false are clear to all my kids. Good. Let's move on. So that was all for this chapter, children. I hope you understood this Scratch Junior, a very, very interesting app, and I request you all to go and give it a try, kids. So I'll see you all with my next chapter. Till then, stay elated, kids. Bye.